Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 36 of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Eric Tolato, joined with today is Christian Tolato.
Hello.
Christian, what's been going on this week in the land of the anime, One Piece, manga community? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to say?
One Piece episode. We get some filler with Gear 3.
Yeah.
Going all out. Got Elephant Gatling.
Indeed.
You got Grizzly Magnums. You got Katakuri dominating Luffy. Too much. Just a little bit.
We've got a while to
too
go,
much.
right? Tell me relax on the Luffy struggling.
Alright, they really shouldn't drag this out.
I really
This
don't.
portion out. They really shouldn't.
I really don't know if Elephant Gatling from Katakuri is necessary.
It's too much. It's way too much.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
But Luffy isn't coughing up blood for that attack yet. So,
Yeah. Okay.
what are you going to say about that? According to Toei,
If they turn it the other way when Luffy starts to win in the fight,
fair enough.
it's fair enough. If it's even more so Katakuri one-sided,
It's
people
a bit of an issue.
because people will remember this anime as the fight and what happened,
Yeah.
and not the manga.
Toei need to...
This anime will stand the test of time. Christian predicted that this fight will be the next wave of One Piece fandom.
they're already here.
So, here we are.
Yeah.
Now, Christian, do you want to make comment on a certain stream talking about My Hero versus One Piece
It's...
and why that even happened?
I mean, it got a little heated in the middle.
Did it?
Yeah.
I caught it in the last 20 minutes. It seemed alright to me.
It finished up on good terms. But yeah, a little...
Why'd it get spicy?
just people screaming,
If you want to check that out, you can go to Roger's Base's YouTube channel. You can see the fun.
It turned out alright.
Turned out alright?
Yeah, nothing too cancerous. The most cancerous stream possible would be One Piece versus Hunter x Hunter.
They suggested that at the end, and they were going to do it. Now, Christian, before we move on, I'd like to add that
Some in.
the My Hero man, whatever his name is, who does it, has the advantage of 21 years of watching One Piece, Naruto, Bleach.
Well,
Continue on. So
that's a different debate.
That's the advantage that he holds.
That's a different
And he
debate.
has the advantage of youth on his side.
Yeah, but that's a different debate. It's like arguing. It's like the time period and your predecessors and the work
History.
came before you.
Shit like that.
But like if the Hunter x Hunter One Piece thing ever happens, some in
Some Christian in.
to the battle.
Okay.
Because I'll be probably one of the only ones defending One Piece in that stream, knowing the type of people in those streams.
Alright. I don't... Yeah. Okay. Now, Christian. Next week, no chapter. Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
We will be reviewing chapter 102 to 130. Right, basically where we left off, so Laboon to the start of Drum Island.
Yeah, so Whiskey Peak.
Whiskey Peaks, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, Christian, we're going to do something new this week.
What?
We're going to do weekly bets. Who's copping L's, who's copping W's. We're going to keep score. Christian always wants to dish out the L's.
Do we have a segment
Let's see.
for this?
No, this is just at the front of the show.
What are the bets?
What are the bets? Alright. The bet for next week, from chapter 102 to 130, including 130 and 102,
Yep.
how many chapters will Sanji be in? Out of 29.
Price is Right rules.
Price is Right rule, so if you go over, you lose.
Nah, that's bullshit.
That's Price is Right rules.
Fuck Price is Right's rules.
It's gonna be a cuck and pick one.
No.
You're gonna be a
No
cuck.
Price is Right's rules. The closest wins. Alright? But pre-emphasize under over. So if I guess 27 and you guess 25 and it's 26, you will take the win.
Because under takes priority.
Because under takes priority.
Alright.
None of this Price is Right bullshit. Alright.
What's your bet?
Now, has Eric cheated? Has
I
he
haven't
looked this
looked.
up?
I haven't looked. I haven't looked.
Let me think. Whiskey Peak. It's mostly about Zorro. Sanji gets knocked out.
Little Garden's involved as well.
Little Garden's involved.
Yep.
Sanji's not in it. I'm gonna go 11.
11 out of 29.
Nah, alright.
11 out of 29.
Let's go 15.
Christian's got 15. I'm gonna go 20.
20, okay.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. So if it's 17, I win.
Christian wins.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on with the show. Christian chapter 916, Wano Sumo. I enjoyed this chapter very much. This is the best chapter in Wano so far.
Okay.
Do you disagree with that statement or what?
Hawkins' chapter was pretty good. It was soured
Yeah.
by the keepers of the owls.
Okay.
Talking about how Zoro's trash or Hawkins is trash.
Alright.
The cancer is reaching maximum capacity.
It's getting hot.
Close.
People already say
No.
Wano's trash.
Not as cancerous as the Sanji Hawkeye Island train. Alright? Not as cancerous as that, but it's
I
getting...
don't know. It's coming at the attack of the entire series at the moment.
Maybe that's a discussion for another time,
Okay.
but the cancer's getting pretty hardcore right now.
Now, Christian, last week we left, Kiku cut the top knot off.
Yep.
We imagined Urashima would be upset.
Wait.
You want to talk about the cover?
Can we talk about all the colour pages and the cover and all that kind of
Alright.
shit?
Beautiful work from Oda this week.
The cover is a delicious burger.
Looks very nice.
That's what I like to call burger with a lot.
A tasty burger.
That's a tasty burger. You know?
Indeed.
The Royale. It's got everything on it.
Royale with cheese.
Well, you know, it's got egg, it's got bacon. It's a fucking the lot.
You go down to the beach.
Go down to your fish and chip shop
You go down to your local fish and chip shop.
You get
at the
the
beach.
lot.
You get the lot.
and you get that. Delicious.
Beautiful.
So that's a good cover.
Yep.
Some sort of promotional McDonald's thing. But McDonald's doesn't even make that kind of burger.
So
Oda does whatever the fuck he wants. He says fuck you to Ronald.
Do you reckon Sanji has a little like brand that he puts on all the Straw Hat
Yeah.
food?
Oda goes, fuck you to Ronald. I'm not drawing a Big Mac. I'm
Alright.
drawing what I want. Because he's that powerful.
Now, do you want to take your papers off the board just in case you hear anything? There we go.
Well, you know. Alright, the summer fun.
What do you think of this colour? I got a few I wouldn't say problems.
It's
but
just obvious.
yeah.
It's just obvious
What's
that
obvious
Oda
about it?
prioritizes, you know, Nami way more than Robin.
Yeah, Oda
Obvious.
loves Zami
Now, why'd you open the blind?
because it was getting dark.
Look at this lens flare. Look at this lens flare.
People don't come to watch the visual.
Oh,
quality.
well, you know. Anyway, back on track.
Yeah.
The color page.
Nami on the front.
Nami in the front.
Oh,
The perfect Nami. Nothing wrong with this Nami.
beautiful. Now, I got issues specifically the way Robin's drawn. It's off.
Does Oda?
Sometimes he does perspective a little bit strangely.
It's... You know why? Because it's extreme perspective.
Yeah.
He's used to drawing it all the time with Luffy, with the stretching shit. He's always used to drawing extreme perspective.
It's a little bit off.
But, like,
Why isn't Sanji cooking the barbecue?
Sanji's just having a cig.
Maybe he's already put it on and then taken it off.
I don't understand the squid.
No, Jinbei.
Jinbei's not a crew member
Jinbei's
yet.
dead.
Jinbei's dead. What if that's a bet?
Mate, one bet at a time.
So, Jinbei... Yeah, Jinbei's not a crew member. He's gonna have to party. And it's... Okay. And then he's a crew
Okay,
member.
Cup.
He's gonna have to party. So... It's a good color... I don't understand the squid thing. Probably some Japan shit. I don't know.
Maybe he's referencing bloopers from the Super Mario series.
That's a call? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Alright.
Into the chapter.
Hiroshima upset. Top knot cut off.
Now this is a massive shame in the Japanese culture.
Yeah, to understand, I think Kiku as well, and Hiroshima, and the culture of Wano, you have to understand the significance of the top knot to a warrior.
See, I hate this. You know why I hate this?
Why do you hate this?
Because we sound like the biggest weebs on the planet.
Well, you have to
telling people that they don't appreciate Japanese culture. You know, all that kind of shit.
You have to know the knowledge to understand the character motivation.
It's just like, I don't want to be that guy. That's like, you don't understand Japanese culture.
We're not talking about Japanese culture, we're talking about Wano culture. Right?
Which is Japanese culture?
Nah, it's Wano culture, right? Don't worry about that. So it's very important to a warrior, Christian. It's a status symbol. It's basically like everything to a warrior. You cut that off, big problems for you.
Well, it's like taking the medals off a war hero.
Yeah.
A kind of fucking big deal. So it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Hiroshima's upset. He's got to kill Kiku and make an example.
Yeah.
Kiku, embarrassed by what she's done. She understands that cutting off what a top knot means in Wano. Hiroshima reaffirming social structures in Wano.
Yes.
She's shocked and embarrassed, I would argue, that she did such a heinous and dishonorable thing as a warrior herself.
Where's her top knot?
She's female. She got a top knot.
Is she hiding the fact that she's a samurai?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll get into her character in a little bit. So yeah, Hiroshima is like, you're a low-class warrior, etc., just reaffirming that.
You're a low-class woman, not a warrior. She doesn't know.
Low-class woman. Low-class, though. I'm a great warrior, I'm high class, you can't do that to me, etc., etc.
Yeah.
In comes Luffy with a half Gear 3 looking attack.
Wait.
Yes.
Kiku stood there in shame doing nothing.
Yes.
The people are up in arms.
She apologizes. She says
Yet another damsel character, blah blah blah.
I argue incorrect.
Argue I was correct last week.
What'd you say last week?
It's my female character rant.
Yeah.
The empathy on display for doing such a shameful act in front of multiple people.
Yeah.
She feels ashamed of herself for doing such
a heinous
act.
Okay.
Showing that has a character. Apparently, we don't want that.
There it is. Christian.
Apparently, it's sexist to have a character.
We're before our time.
That's true.
So
if you could say one thing about the Red Force podcast, we're ahead of our time.
Here we are. All right. Well, we have 1,000 subscribers in 6 years.
It's
Maybe
not
we'll get some attention.
You know what?
Well,
we put this out there for the people, and the people don't want to listen because there's too much truth, right? Because the truth is dangerous, right? The truth is hurtful.
Okay.
Right? They don't want to know it. They just want to listen to someone spew out a review, quote unquote review.
Okay.
Of, regurgitating the chapter. They can find a billion fucking YouTube channels that do that. Here on the Red Force podcast,
in-depth analysis.
we speak the truth.
Okay.
Alright.
What are your thoughts of this half Gear 3 sumo slap to match Hiroshima from Luffy? What is this?
Have we seen this before? Let me reference King Cobra.
Okay.
Let me also reference the weird half Gear 3 haki block against Fujitora.
Alright.
The anime also loves to spam these attacks. These non-canon weird Gear 3 blow-up attacks.
Is it Gear 3 or not? Or can Luffy somehow manipulate his hand to a larger degree?
It's not named Giant. That's a hint.
Okay.
So, I was on the forums.
Perusing.
There's a thread about this.
Yep.
People are saying Could be a new technique. Could be a little hint to Luffy getting awakening. Luffy mastering.
Luffy understanding
His devil fruit.
Maybe learning a little bit of Katakuri.
Learning of Katakuri. His base form getting an upgrade. Which is, we'll talk about that extensively. Alright, so Luffy coming in there with maybe some new techniques, maybe not, we don't know.
So, undetermined at the moment.
Yeah.
Luffy and Urashima get pushed back equally, both struggling to stay in the ring.
I love this panel. Because there's so much movement.
Yeah, it's you could really understand what's going on in this panel.
It's a Looney Tunes panel. You get so much insight into the characters, where they're going.
That they're trying to balance
like other manga take themselves too seriously to draw something like this.
Yeah.
So, it's a really good panel. It's not the best panel in the chapter, but it's a really good chapter. It's a really good panel.
Kikuchi's Luffy on, you can do it Luffy Taro. Page 4. Luffy is looking huge in this panel, Christian.
Yeah. Is this Oda a mistake? No, because this continues throughout the whole chapter.
It does. Luffy's fucking massive the entire chapter.
He's got like Zoro level physique going on.
It's fucking...
He's got that...
Great. Christian fine.
He's got that wide body that Oda likes to draw.
He does. And he's looking good.
And I like this... No one really does this in manga.
Mm.
No one draws the wide body.
Okay.
It's really an Oda thing.
Yeah.
Recently after the time skip.
Uh-huh.
He likes to draw this fucking...
I guess the same Goku's always been like that.
No, but it's a V.
Yeah.
See, most people draw a V. Oda draws a square.
Yeah.
You get that fucking...
Rayleigh's got that body.
That meaty body.
Yeah.
Alright?
Luffy's looking fine. Upgrades after Katakuri, the thesis and evidence for that increases with his physique change.
I mean, obviously.
Now, people in the question corner are asking, is this permanent? Is this going to change back?
Well,
is it just for this section because he's a sumo wrestler?
Why not? Why can't it just be permanent?
I'm on the fence about it. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But are we excited if it's there?
I'm very excited.
Because Luffy's finally growing.
He's getting to that...
His physique.
Oh, can't wait till his Garp. The Garp physique.
Yeah.
Alright.
Again, Urashima says he's lost his honor. The only way he can restore it
is if he kills her. Now, did we talk about Kiku being like... It turns out
what?
It turns out that you're a man that would hit a woman.
Yeah, she says he turned out to be a dishonorable warrior after all. But she's still like... Because Oda made the distinct choice to put his loss of honor, right, as a text speech, over her panel as she's reacting to it. Every time she reacts to Urashima talking, it's the words dishonor are always in her panel. Always.
Yeah, okay. And?
Kind of a reflection of what she's reacting to. She's not happy about making this warrior feel dishonored, Christian.
So, was she interested slightly?
I got the feel... I didn't bring it up last week, but I got the feeling like... She wasn't saying no, it was just like she was busy with Tama at that point.
But she kind of...
But she does kind of...
has a problem with it.
It's kind of a weird deal going on there.
Yeah.
We were referencing an anime-only special. As Luffy beats Usopp in a sumo wrestling match.
Now... there could be an off-panel where Luffy mentions this in, like, chapter 205.
Now, Christian, the Western concept of canon doesn't really apply to Japan.
It's nebulous. It's not really a concept over there. But just I don't see why not the OVA 10-minute special couldn't be canon. Nothing. It's just the Straw Hats fucking around.
Basically, Luffy says if you can beat me, you can do whatever you like to it. Obviously, Luffy's not gonna lose. Now, people saying out there that Kiku's gonna fight Yoshima, Zoro's gonna fight Yoshima. Obviously, it was gonna be Luffy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Why would Oda pass up the opportunity for Luffy to be a sumo wrestler?
I mean, we said that, like, sword versus sumo is
Doesn't make
not
sense.
really a fight.
Yeah.
You gotta think about the matchups.
Luffy, you know, Yoshima starts with the Street Fighter moves, doing the multi-palm strike. Luffy dodges this, eyes closed, doesn't give a fuck. Observation Haki on point.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how fast Yoshima is, but you know.
Does he have the E Honda headbutt? Fly across the screen.
I don't know. He doesn't use it. He's got eye poker though, and ear splitter. Eye poker is a cheating move, Christian.
They're both cheating moves, apparently.
So you're not supposed to cheat. Yoshima will do anything to win.
Okay.
He's talking to me. He's talking about honor, but like.
So Luffy sees Yoshima cheat, so Luffy's like, I'm gonna cheat.
I don't know. If
Is that why he uses Gear 3?
Gear 3's cheating though, like.
But he's like, okay then. He's like, if you're willing to cheat, I'm willing to use.
Notice when the attack eye splitter happens.
Yeah.
In that panel, you can see Luffy's physique still stands.
Yeah.
Just absolutely muscular. It's beautiful. In fact, his back is pretty good as well. It's not changing.
Alright, that's enough.
Luffy cocks back for a Gear 3 attack. Holden's trying to pull Tama's cheek off. Meanwhile,
Brutal.
just let it go, man.
I love how he doesn't give a fuck about the samurai affairs.
Goon comes in and says, you know, there's a scene coming out. He's like, why would you report this to me? What do you expect me to do? He doesn't care.
Yeah.
The Kazuki are the ones who tried to destroy Wano Country 20 years ago. They are a clan of evil spirits.
Now, I think this has to do with opening the borders and that kind of fear that goes along with that. Border...
I want to put forward a dumb theory that I thought of.
Okay.
We know that the Kazuki and the Mink have great ties to each other. Perhaps full moon with the Minks, right?
Yeah.
They lost it. Fucking up Wano, Kazuki clan blade.
See...
Because of the evil spirits part.
No.
That's a dumb theory, Christian. I preface it with a dumb theory.
No. See... You know, Oden wants open borders. He wants to let everyone in.
But he left to the sea, like...
He saw the world. He saw the world and he's like, let's open the borders.
Okay.
Because he saw the world. So, you know, there's a political angle there.
We'll find out what happened, I'm sure.
Close the borders, open borders.
Confusing.
Make Wano great again. Keep the borders closed. Alright?
Alright. Christian's thoughts on that?
Are they gonna build that wall?
Who?
I thought Wano had a wall.
Who said it had a wall?
Alright.
Said it had great borders.
Yeah. Where's the wall? Are they gonna build it?
Maybe it's just Rosa, which is just a massive wall of mountains.
Are they gonna build the wall?
Well, you'd imagine it's already built. If they already have this policy in place.
People actually expect like a giant steel wall. By the way.
People are so literal out there, Christian.
Whatever.
So yeah. Beppo... Law's held up with Beppo, alright? Law's not gonna come. Alright? His Law will turn up when all the conflict's over.
Do we need this?
Yes, because we didn't know where Law is.
No, we don't.
Because we assumed he would turn up.
We could just say...
You assumed he was gonna turn up.
We could just say he's far away.
He's still at the same place, by the way.
But, you know, he can teleport.
He can.
So...
And Hawkins is on the way as well.
But aren't the whole crew doctors?
I don't know. They have some kind of medical thing.
So, we'll leave him.
People are asking, like, why is, like, Beppo poisoned by the river and Luffy and Zoro aren't?
It's direct.
And the obvious answer is because Luffy and Zoro are strong. That's the obvious answer.
Also, it's direct from the river.
A fish.
It's like an AIDS fish.
Right.
From the river. It's not just animals drinking from the river. It's a fish living in that filth.
Christian, Hawkins says, Mashroom, don't engage. He swung a little bit.
Because he knows the king's coming.
Luffy hits Hiroshima with the giant slap.
Well, let's talk about Hawkins for a minute.
Okay.
Does he have some sort of cover? Does he actually want to take Luffy out? Does he have some sort of plan?
Christian, we're still under the assumption of the theory that he will join the Straw Hat side.
I don't see why not. He's not getting... If he gets defeated in the first half of the arc and then does nothing the rest...
What's the point of his character?
Wasted character.
Okay.
So...
I can imagine Zoro fighting him.
Alright.
Soon.
If Hawkins is on that Zoro level...
It's impressive.
It's impressive.
Hawkins should be on some kind of level.
Yeah.
Luffy hits Hiroshima with a giant slap, Christian. Bam. Absolutely toasted.
Now, you like to talk about...
Impact.
You want to see the impact. You want to see the...
This is where we're at, Christian.
The hand, the slap.
This is what I'm talking about.
Snap back. Yeah.
That anticipation on that slap, Christian. We see the hand all the way back.
No, it's a pretty fucking far.
You can imagine the whip on that slap.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn for days.
It's gonna sting.
Beautiful. This is what we're talking about here with impact and combat. Then you see him fly into the building. The goons also get their face slapped by the shockwave. Very short attack. Gear 3 very powerful, alright? These days, doesn't really hit off because, he's not fast enough on higher opponents because he doesn't need it, etc, etc. Gear 3 always been super strong.
Yeah.
And when he hits someone with a slap.
You know how much I appreciate the new Gear 3?
Yeah.
Over the old one?
It's better.
The new one is so much better.
It's still kind of weird, but...
It's so much better, though.
Yeah.
You don't have this, weird, perspective warping...
Dumb thing. Maybe a hand going on.
A hand going into a massive wrist. It's way better, in my opinion. Time skip Gear 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he early stretching? This week Christian's fire goes off. Who's calling him, man?
None of your fucking business.
Oh. Gear 3 has always been weird to me because it's does he stretch his entire arm or just his forearm? And where's the joint?
Don't ask questions.
So that's my problem with Gear 3.
About Gear 3, because it literally makes no sense, because arms aren't connected.
Yeah. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Luffy wins. Huzzah.
Yeah.
Then we get a nice shot of the crew that we have at the moment. Zoro, Luffy, Kiku. Kiku's hesitant to attack. Zoro suggests that she must do to save the kid. Luffy screams out with the boss. Holden appears. Zoro teaching Kiku. Someone asked me on Discord, Christian.
Yeah.
Or on Twitter, rather.
Yeah. Both cesspools.
Someone asked me on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
What will Zoro teach Kiku, or what will Kiku teach Zoro? My thought is that Zoro will teach Kiku that tradition is not necessarily necessary in the way of the swordsman.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kiku could teach anything to Zoro philosophically, because Zoro still has a code, as we saw last chapter. And
kind of.
Monet, etc., etc.
Kind of.
Right?
Alright.
So, that's my thought on Kiku. Again, the theme of tradition, innovation.
What are you talking about?
What?
Kiku clearly is somewhat impressed by the Zolo.
Oh, here we go.
Alright?
What is this?
That's all I'm going to say.
What are you going to say about it?
Alright? It's not about blah, 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 blah.
It might be.
Have you seen that face?
What face?
When Zoro tells him what to do, you see that face.
Oh.
Kiku
She has a
is
very
interested.
large forehead, Christian.
Well, that's the way I want to draw it. But Kiku, clearly...
That's just an interpretation from Christian. Let's just put it that way.
Clearly, the Zolo is pulling in to town.
I mean, his sword skills are impressive. That's what I hear.
he's the best samurai in Wano.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, Holden appears. We see Rabbit Beard Man. What the fuck are these smile fruits
Don't need to smile.
on about?
Don't need to smile.
You get AIDS and die with a smile tail fruit.
I mean, think about this logistically. He doesn't have a rabbit beard. He's got a beard. He's got a rabbit growing out of his chin and chest, and then it's covered in fur, and then the ears stick out of his shoulders.
Sad times for this man.
This man gets no benefit.
This man gets an L.
He can't move his neck. He's got a rabbit attached to it.
Maybe he's got good feet. We didn't see his feet. Maybe he's got sweet rabbit feet.
Oh, I don't need to smile because it just mutates you into a freak of a fucking being.
We talked about the smile fruits a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week, and how like
we always talk about how retarded they are.
Retarded, but also innovation in combat and design.
Sure,
We get to see new stuff here.
I love it.
Stuff we've never seen before, maybe ever. This is new stuff.
This is definitely new stuff. I like to see it.
This is why we like One Piece, Christian.
Innovation.
Innovation and real dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Tama is at Holden's mouth. Now here we go. Christian, why start Wano with Tama taming the beasts?
I get what your angle is. I get the angle.
Alright? Why
I get the angle.
have Holden constantly reiterate they want these to tame beasts? Why have that panel where Holden gets punched in the dick by a lion and state that they share the same body?
I get where you come from. Kiku's gonna give him the...
Kiku's gonna feed the lion and therefore end the fight.
It's gonna be the finishing blow.
Yeah.
Because we need a fight.
There will be a fight, but that will be the finishing blow. Now, I'm not saying that... I'm not saying necessarily...
What if Holden is the Caesar of the arc? Where they just keep him captive the whole time.
That's what I was going to say. I'm not saying specifically that Holden will become loyal to Tama, and then they could use him in sort of...
The lion will, and then he's like...
Well, they share the same body, so it might work where they both become tamed.
I think it's funnier if the lion becomes tamed and controls his legs.
Him in the dick.
Controls his legs.
Or just punches him in the dick.
Yeah, and then Holden's like the Caesar of the arc, and he's just a captive.
Okay.
He's captive. He's the hostage.
I don't know. He might be the give us exposition, give us how the system
100%.
work. But Hawkins could also play that role.
There's many people who can play that role.
So we'll see how that turns out. I'm not convinced that he's going to be with us for a while, but I'm sure that's how it will end.
Okay.
He's got a dumb sword. What are your thoughts on his sword, Christian?
It's just a star shape pattern.
Who is Oda going to draw this hill like accurately ever?
Well, he's kept up with Luffy's, kept up with Zoro's.
This hilt is dumb.
Oda loves swords.
He does.
And if you have a sword in your belt, extra coolness, and they don't have to use it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Luffy's Wano outfit is looking sick, because he's just got a sword hanging out.
It does. And he's using that sword to fight goons. But he's just got it in his
He
hand.
poses. He's not swinging it.
Yeah. Hawkins is about to arrive here. He's at the Sun Gate, about to come into town.
Yeah.
So he'll probably be in the next chapter. Law is still far away, looking from afar with his binoculars.
Yeah.
The thief, Shutenmaru. Holden remarks that these guys must be a part of the rebel Shutenmaru, the thief.
Does he say rebel? Because he says thief. Does he say rebel? Doesn't say rebel.
He might.
He might.
He might.
He might.
He might. Anyway, let's go with thief, because he definitely says thief.
Yeah.
Thief Sentamaru. He must be part of the gang.
It's not Sentamaru. It's
Shutenmaru. And then the fight is about to begin, and the chapter ends, and there's a break. Now, Christian, what are your thoughts on Shutenmaru?
Is he...
He's definitely the guy that referenced stealing from the farm.
Is he the blonde guy from the Tokyo event?
I think they're different names. That guy.
Yeah, but like Kiku looks like the girl and they're different names.
Okay.
Could be the archer guy from...
Kiku looks like a lot of people.
No, he's got the same hair and everything.
Alright.
So it could be the blonde guy, the archer.
Yep.
So Could be that guy. Could be the leader of the
Now, Holden
Kazuki.
relates strength to him, so he's got to be somewhat of a fighter.
Could be the Kazuki head guy.
Yeah.
Could have been like.
Stealing food.
Could have been like
People
Odin's
suggest
bodyguard.
that it's the Tengu guy, but my rebuttal is, why wouldn't he feed Kiku if he's stealing?
Yeah,
from
it's not the
farm?
Tengu guy.
It's not the Tengu guy.
We don't know if they're the same person, but they probably
Yeah,
are.
because remember when we stated, remember this thief who we brought up. Here we are.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the chapter?
It's a really good chapter. Good art. Fantastic art.
Beautiful art. Getting back to some Luffy greatness.
Really good action. Getting to know
That cushion.
why.
Notice there's no dumb effects, such as blur. Alright? No need.
There's a little bit of line work.
There's line work, that's fine. No literal blurring the fucking hands so you can't see what's going on. Like a certain series.
Here we go.
Right? This is clean, clear, beautiful.
Here's the thing. There's a line where you use too many effects. It's kind of like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
That's what it's kind of like. So, Oda doing well. With the action. Good story progression. We get to know a little bit about the Kazuki family and
Little tidbits
here and there. A little interesting insight into Hold'em's character.
Yeah.
Doesn't really give a fuck about the Wano affairs. He just runs the town. He's just trying to get his own
Wants
thing done.
to tame beasts. Theory that, like, he wants to tame his own men.
I mean, he has control over his own men. It's just his own body.
Yeah.
It's fucking him up.
Maybe that's why he wants it. I don't know.
Maybe there's some sort of legendary creature.
Yeah.
The Chimera we also see in the Tokyo
How funny
event.
would it be if, like, Kaido transforms into his Zone form and then Tama tames him?
No.
And then Kaido joins the crew.
I mean,
That's a dumb theory. Put that on Aura Jackson.
that's a very dumb theory, and no one would like
At least
that.
it's possible, unlike the Monet being a Sky Island astrologist.
No one likes that theory. That would be terrible if that happens.
Sure.
That'd be like,
That'd be strange. But it'd be funny. And dumb.
the comedy would be good,
I think people would be
but I
blinded
think
by the rage.
the rage
And
would
not seeing
outweigh
the
the comedy. I think the rage would outweigh the
Now,
comedy.
Christian, give us a out of 10.
8.5.
8.5. I was gonna go 8.5 as well. Combat, here we are. Luffy, looking good. Kiku, interesting. I'd like to see more. She does use a sword, she's competent, don't worry, she's not Tashigi, maybe. She's not incompetent with the sword, she calls herself a samurai. We'll see her do something when a female turns up so she can fight him. Or fight her.
Might fight Hold'em.
Now, predictions, Christian.
What do you think about Kiku fighting Hold'em? Because Zoro's remark.
This is the thing.
There's a sword.
Think about where we're at, alright?
Zoro doesn't have to do dick right now. Zoro's gonna be busy.
There's going to be Hawkins to deal with, and I don't know what angle he's going to take. Speed's still yet to show up.
Yeah, where's Speed?
Holden looks like he's about to fight. Luffy's ready to go. Kiku's there.
But like,
Yoshima's knocked out.
Zoro said you're gonna have to fight if you want to get the kid back.
Yeah.
So does Okiku get to fight Holden? Does Luffy fight Hawkins?
I know,
and
but
does
it's kid.
Zoro
Holden
fight.
said, "Don't come any closer, or I'll crush her with my teeth."
Maybe like
So is there a
Kiku's.
fight?
Maybe Kiku's got some ultimate speed technique.
We're at a crossroads at the moment, and it's hard to predict crossroads.
Would it be crossroads? Clearly, fight's gonna happen. Well, you think Hawkins stops
Because
it?
Hawkins is right there. I don't know what Hawkins is going to do.
Zoro holds him off.
Zoro holds him off probably. Kiku maybe goes for the body while Hawkins deals with the straw man.
But we've seen these hostage situations before, and Luffy just punches people in the head anyway.
Yeah.
So like he
We
cares.
don't know the power level of Hawkins either. Not Hawkins, Holden. We
Yeah.
don't know how long this fight's going to last. He has a sword.
I want him to be competent,
It's hard to tell.
just to give us a little bit of a taste of Kaido's man.
There's a lot of pieces that... There's too many pieces and not enough paddles. So you have to omit something.
It's probably just going to be a little bit of a
because
skirmish.
I don't think this Holder thing's going to last longer than a chapter.
This could be the Cracker situation sort of area where there's a whole bunch of fights.
Yeah, but there's nowhere else to go to unless he decides to cut to Sanji. There's not like a German thing to cut to while the fight goes on, you know?
You got the Sanji.
I don't know if there's like 2-3 chapters of content versus Holden.
And Hawkins and Speed.
Where's Speed?
Speed was mentioned. Maybe we get Speed next week.
Well, Speed can turn up at any point because...
It's probably just more talking and everyone turns up.
Yeah.
Realistically.
It's probably a Mexican...
But we're coming off break. So... Usual hype there. Yeah, probably everyone turns up, a little bit of talking, and then the fight start. Everyone squares off.
Yeah. We did a dish out opponents.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be everyone turns up, a little bit of fight, a little bit of talking.
Does this commotion
everyone gets smashed up?
Does this commotion get Sanji to come over?
This commotion, I want it to be like it calls over Calamity.
Yeah, but like we need to reunite with Sanji at some point.
I think, yeah, this commotion causes all.
What is this, like chapter 6 without Sanji?
I bet this is the base of operations, of where they're gonna get this territory.
I mean, it's obvious.
The base operations for, the Kazuki and the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah.
So.
Or it like brings over Shutenmaru.
Yeah, it brings him over.
And then he brings them to the secret hideout or whatever.
Yeah. So
that all will happen later.
This will get the attention of the.
It'll get the attention of all the players.
Yeah. So yeah, sure, that's the time. Right.
Cool. 9/17 break. We're gonna be doing Laboon, Whiskey Peaks, Little Garden.
Yeah.
How strong is Shanks?
How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there who don't think this. They think Kaido's the strongest. They think Dragon's the strongest. They think Armor's the strongest.
No comment.
But we all know Shanks is the strongest. And every week I come with 100% factual information on why Shanks is the strongest. And this week, I come with you with the evidence of Shanks being in One Piece automatically makes One Piece better than My Hero Academia. That's it. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Talking the show.
Now this was your suggestion.
In light of like, I don't know.
Now this was your suggestion.
This is kind of like on the umbrella of like predicting One Piece.
You see,
but in general,
what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, what did you want to talk about?
I might have hijacked a segment.
All right.
What I wanted to talk about was the recent One Piece World Seeker gameplay footage from Gamescom.
Talk about it. We're gonna be talking about it for 5 minutes. If you want to talk about World Seeker, we can talk about it. What do you want to say? Because I think there's gonna be
it's a little controversial.
All right, go on.
Some people saying it looks good. Some people saying it looks bad. We got that gameplay footage. Was the guy the best at it? Was the best footage to show? Do people want to see the
Does
stealth?
the guy know what he's doing?
Do people want to see stealth? No. Why show that? We got him spamming the shoot attack, which looks boring as fuck.
Not a good showing.
Not a good showing. Is that reflecting on the game? Maybe. Interesting details noticed.
Yes.
If Luffy takes damage, that health like refills.
Okay.
So he's got some sort of healing factor in the game. So how do you even lose? The Alkayudu fight goes for way too long, but maybe that's because the guy just spams the shoot button instead of fighting the guy. No lock on. Why is there no lock on?
Christian, we had an Ocarina of Time have lock on.
25 years ago, we worked out that you need lock on.
20.
Or 20. Alright, 20. Alright. We worked out you need a lock on for a third person action game. Alright? And you don't have a lock on.
Especially when a character such as Luffy is all mostly range attacks.
And speed based. So you're flying all over the screen, hitting nothing.
Yeah.
Where's the lock on? Unless it's in there and the guy doesn't know about
Now,
it.
Christian, when this game was first revealed, you had optimistic hopes.
I'm still optimistic about it because I've seen the city environment, I've seen other environments. All they showed was the fucking mountain range.
Christian, as soon as I saw the disconnect...
Wait, as soon as you saw the logo for the Unreal Engine.
There was but as soon as I saw the disconnect between the environmental design and the character design...
I understand this.
It was over.
I understand how this happened. I understand it.
That was like real early as well. I'm like, nah, this is going to be 7 out of 10, not worth. 6 out of 10 maybe. Christian, it...
Open world game design requires master talent to do properly. Because you got to fill the world with interesting content. You got to fill the world with something to do. You can't just put enemies in there and just recycle them.
Christian, it's not the combat that worries me, right? It's not the environmental design. It's not any of that. You know what worries me?
What?
When Luffy jumps, and the geometry is real fucked up, and there's bullshit hit detection on rocks and objects, and he kind of just like hit invisible walls on objects and shit. That tells me no polish in this game.
But here's the thing: you got the grappling system where you can fly around.
You do, but he was walking around the mountainous area, right?
Yeah.
And there were these rocks, and he was like trying to jump over them, and there was about this much gap between him and the wall.
Yeah.
So that means the object is bigger than the wall, right?
No, unless it's a visible wall there.
So the polish is subpar.
It's not. It's a game from Bandai, and it's a licensed game.
Basically, it shares the problem with all One Piece games, right? Rush to market doesn't justify a massive budget.
That's the problem. It needs the money. It needs the time. It needs the money.
And it's like
people want Wind Waker.
People want Wind Waker on an even bigger level.
But that took Nintendo 5 years to make with a master at the helm.
Look at Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves took 4 years to develop just to get the water technology right. And it had no content in it. So
the game that will never happen, Christian. Or might.
It might happen, but it'll take forever, and it'll probably be an MMO.
I think
and
the
no
next
one will
one's, because of the reception from Dragon Ball Fighters, the next one's going to be a fighting game.
One Piece Fighter Z?
One Piece, it might be, it's probably going to be Burning Blood 2 or something like that.
What?
But I would like Arc Systems One Piece.
Everyone wants it.
But it doesn't have to, this is the thing about One Piece, it doesn't have the fucking Western appeal of Dragon Ball.
It's getting there, man.
It's building.
It's getting there.
I would argue My Hero's got a better Western reception.
Yeah, because the fucking anime is great, well, visually.
Yeah.
The pace is good on it.
So
it's got the superhero appeal.
I don't know. This is the struggle of One Piece. It's old.
But I don't understand how they can get the environment so off base when they got the character models correct. Like, nothing wrong with the character models.
It's hard to get the character models wrong.
It's harder to get... No, it's not hard to make a One Piece environment.
Well, this is the thing, right?
It's just uninspired.
This is the thing. You can get model sheets and tech drawings for the characters, alright? You can get clear, concise instructions for the characters. Now you've got to make up a new environment, you actually have to understand Oda's style. And these guys do not understand it. That's the problem.
Is the problem that there's too much texture? Too much realism in there? Where's the Breath of the Wild style grass?
Where's the dumb trees? There's so many dumb trees in One Piece.
The interesting design of the trees. Basically, they need to replace the environments they have with more Breath of the Wild style, cartoony, color, cell shaded, color based environments. Because now it's too realistic.
I know, when this first was revealed, it's like those Unreal Engine remakes of
Mario 64 and
Ocarina
shit.
of Time. You got a cartoon character in a realistic environment. No good.
Yeah.
With realistic lighting, which is no good. Alright. Now, Christian. Is your rant about World Tick... Are you going to buy this game, first of all?
I'll stay tuned for the reviews. Because I think there's still... Potential.
I don't think I was ever into it.
Yeah.
Now, the real topic of the show, I brought up because I've been kind of, I don't know, depressed isn't the word.
You're spending too much time on Discord.
But it's even the YouTube content as well. I don't think, I wanna, it's not specifically about how to predict One Piece or whatever, but this is what I want to have people to think about upcoming chapters, and I want people how to think about it.
Alright.
Because I'm sure you would agree this is probably the correct way to think about it.
Go.
Alright, the first task. What is the A plot?
Yep.
What is the B, C, D plot, etc.? Think about those questions.
Okay.
Who are the players?
Well, yeah, okay.
Who are the players?
Yeah.
Where are the players?
Yeah.
What players are needed in the situation for there to be conflict?
Yeah.
What players are needed to solve the conflict?
Yeah, okay.
Do any of the players have to travel?
Alright.
What was set up last week? Easy one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What has been set up so far this arc?
Yeah.
What is the environment? What is the culture and law in the environment?
Yep.
How do the characters' personality relate to the situation? The biggest one here. This is crucial.
Okay.
Because I've been seeing this sentiment a lot, right? Why hasn't Zoro asked Luffy what happened in Whole Cake Island? When does Zoro ask any questions? When does Zoro
You can't say that. Because he asked about it in Zoro. The quiet moment with Luffy.
Yeah.
So he does ask. Well, okay, keep on going.
That's just an example. Would you find it in Zoro's personality to ask Luffy what happened in Whole Cake Island? Zoro doesn't
If
care that
it's
much.
plot relevant, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not mad that he didn't.
What needs to happen for the story to move forward? What would be engaging and cool within the confines and answers of these questions?
Well, you can't predict that. You can't predict
What
that.
could be funny in these situations?
Alright. Yeah, okay. Yep.
Now, keep in mind the patterns of the author and the target audience. This isn't Berserk. People aren't going to get chopped in half. Alright?
Alright.
Then, whatever you think of for the next chapter, take off 10 to 25%, alright? There isn't enough pages, there isn't enough panels. And this comes from experience for both of us doing comic style things. We understand the relationship of how little space you actually have for things to happen. In 16 pages.
How many? One Piece is more than 16 pages.
16 pages this week.
Double page spread. 2 of them.
Yeah. And he always loves these double page spreads.
Yeah. Although,
And remember, most of these questions need to be answered in the chapter for it to make sense to a casual fan. Normal person not paying that close of attention, he needs to know most of these questions for the chapter to make sense to him.
but I don't think that deeply about it.
Always reading. That's what.
But I would say that's the hardcore list
What?
of things
No,
people
but
look for.
this is what Oda. This is what. Yeah, but these questions, right,
Yeah.
have to be answered by Oda on a weekly basis for it to make sense to a casual fan.
That's
Most of
debatable.
them.
That's debatable.
Most of them. I'm not saying all of them.
That's
most of
debatable
them are.
because all people want to see is fights, right?
Yeah, but he has to establish what the A plot is, right? He has to
Sure.
establish the players, the conflict, etc., etc.
Well, there's room for surprise there. You can't say
Yeah,
it's
but
set in stone.
I've said he has to answer at least half of these questions in the chapter
Alright.
for it to make sense, week to week.
You should put another point in there
Yeah, what is it?
saying Oda can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh, he can, but he doesn't.
I mean, have you seen the Reverie?
That's crazy shit.
Now,
Now, I added in here, unless it's a curveball. I can't predict curveballs. I can't predict Shanks turning up.
that's the Oda.
Alright.
That's the Oda can do whatever
That's
the
the
fuck he
Oda
wants.
magic that gets the fans excited.
Yeah, the fan service crazy
That
shit.
doesn't happen in arcs.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We look for the post arcs for the crazy, unpredictable shit. Alright?
Yeah.
Because who knew Shanks was going to turn up to the Gorosei?
No.
Everyone forgot about that. Everyone forgot about that. Everyone forgot about the
No one
Straw
forgot
Hat
about
Rhino.
it. No one forgot about any of these questions.
I think people forget.
It's just that room Wano.
Now, Christian, that's my little segment over. Just remember these points. Think about the chapter in
What?
this regard.
What's the point of this?
What was the point? To correct people's thinking on structure.
But
I know the people listening to this probably already know this.
what?
But for the new people out there,
I get it. You're frustrated.
I'm frustrated with the community that don't understand the mechanical aspects of storytelling and panel work. It's pissing me off.
It's a bold statement.
Alright? Pissing me off.
It's a bold statement.
No, Kaido's not going to turn up in chapter 2 Wano. Alright?
Now,
There we go. Well, why are you hesitant?
where's this anger come from?
Where's his anger? I don't know. YouTubers,
I think he's
Discords.
I think he's spending too much time on
Forums.
Discords. Alright?
But it's not even a Discord channel. It's YouTubers.
What? No YouTuber out there is saying this.
Saying what?
That Kaido should have been in the first chapter.
Yeah, I know, but like,
They
it's
understand
more like
that
they
it's
don't
the start of
understand.
the arc. They understand it's
I
the start
get
of
that
the
we
arc.
have personal experience and we know how
No, I
time
don't-
consuming. Well, we know the relationship. We know the relationship between putting things
Well-
in a chapter and not.
Okay, yeah, you can say that, but does that mean we're good at it?
I'm not saying that we're good or anywhere near Oda, but we have that experience.
Some sort of experience.
Yeah.
Some experience.
We have some sort of experience with working with panels. And it's infinitely more complex than you'd think.
A little decision making going in.
Yes. Alright. Shall we move on to the power scale, Christian?
The power scale.
Is it me first?
Yes.
Yeah, Christian, I might go for an easy one.
Easy, huh?
Well, easy one in regards of me not thinking about who to pick. In that regard. I want to talk about Yoshima.
Come on, man.
We have enough information, he's knocked out, we saw some attacks. What do we think?
Well, first of all, he gets bodied by one Gear 3 attack.
Yeah.
So, it's gotta be...
I can talk about low mid.
I can
Maybe
tell you can
mid-
talk about it.
What do we think, Christian?
You can talk about it. See, does he beat Sentomaru?
Similar characters.
Sentomaru's got Haki.
Can Sentomaru match Luffy's post-high skip strength?
Yeah.
With a half gear 3.
Oh, wait, this is pre-time skip set tomorrow. Remember, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. We haven't really seen him do anything in
Yeah.
New World. Well, Subodnia or whatever.
Do you think he has the capability and the strength
Bowl Sisters.
to beat a PX unit? Because he's very strong. He's slapping people out of the ring. He's breaking bones. He's shattering pieces.
Yeah, I think he could beat
He's got the
beat
rapid
him.
fire palms.
I think he could. Yeah, I think he could.
I think Brooks got him covered.
Yeah, Bruce got him covered. All these people have him covered. Yeah, low mid.
No hockey.
No hockey. Gets destroyed by
Good physical strength. We can give him that feat.
maybe. I can't even say durability because he gets destroyed by Gear 3.
I mean, Gear 3's like...
I mean, yeah, but come on.
Gear 3 would destroy PX unit these days.
Yeah, it would. It would destroy. Okay, fine. Low mid. Does he make it into mid? No. I think everyone beats. Everyone
Why
mid beats him.
did we put Monet in mid just because of Logia?
Logia and the cold factor.
And her trapping Luffy and shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Low mid it is. Christian,
Now,
what do you got for me?
have we got...
Well, I haven't.
Now, the list is getting long.
Okay.
It's getting long. Do we have...
Do we have what?
I'm looking. No, we do have him. Okay. Shit. Well, let's go.
What is that, 85 characters?
Yeah. Let's go. Do we have Reiju?
I don't think so.
We really have EGG as the end judge. No, just Ray Lee, which is...
Just Rayleigh, which is, we don't want to talk about that one. Alright, Reiju, what do you got?
Reiju, Poison Pink, Germa Body.
Well,
Let's talk about EGG.
Where's EGG at?
High mid, I think. Yeah, high mid.
High mid. What do we think here?
Now, people want to say... Here's the thing. We got Poison. Very strong Poison.
Yes.
That can, pierce people's bodies and, one-shot them and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can... She's immune to poison. She's got all the Germa tech. She, destroys Yonji. So...
I think you could argue that most of the Germa would fit in high mid. Apart from Yonji.
And Judge.
Yeah.
Although some people might want to argue that.
Some people might want to argue the Judge is
Too
top
low.
5.
No Haki. Got the Germa body.
Got the raid suit.
Got the raid suit.
The poison factor.
Poison factor.
Stop Smoothie for a little bit, because Smoothie has to ring that poison.
Poison's very deadly.
Yes.
Can stop high tiers in their tracks. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to go high mid
Okay.
for Reiju.
I mean, imagine she's got some kind of martial arts training as well.
Oh, definitely. Sword training, martial arts training. They've been trained from birth.
Yeah.
So...
Alright. Christian, shall we move on to the question?
Yeah.
What do we got first, Christian?
The question corner from Chalk Rush. I said it correct this time. Question. Since the topic of if the Straw Hats are strong enough to conquer the Grand Line and if another time skip will happen, since Hawkins brought up the topic of Luffy's survival rate, a month from now, it's a pretty big hint that the arc will last around a month. Do you think we'll go through a mini time skip training here in Wano for another month that, functions as a small training arc so the crew can get stronger and face Kaido, and obstacles moving forward?
This is the question. Do you think Wano will be a month, or are we going to do 3 days and go back to the Reverie? 3-4 days, go back to the Reverie.
That's the thing. If you have a time skip in there, training, but you have to get destroyed to have a training montage, right?
Yeah.
So does the Calamity turn up? They can't.
It's hard to imagine.
The mechanics are hard here, of like why would they train?
Yeah.
Unless Kaido destroys them, and then he's like,
I'll let you go.
Vegeta syndrome. Oh, you're strong. I'll let you go. You could probably beat me.
Okay.
You have potential. That kind of shit could happen, and then it's a possibility. I'm not gonna. We talked about it before. It's definitely a possibility.
I'm still strong on that Wano will last a few days, and then we'll see the last day of the Reverie in the post arc. Do you think that's most likely? Just to see the conclusion of the Reverie after Wano?
Yeah.
Because the last day will be like when Dragon.
I bet after Wano it'll be like, Fishman Island's destroyed, to be continued.
I don't know.
Be some bullshit like that.
Be fun if we get like day 4 of the Reverie, and then we go to like another arc, and then after that arc we get day 6 of the Reverie.
I think Rhino's gonna be a very long arc, so a month, not that.
You know, it'd be a good solution for the Reverie to be part of the cover story.
No, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Next question.
Next question from Ronky Hote D, the third. Do you guys think Kaido is going to go down this arc? A lot of people on Brago stream disagree with that. But Wano's been hyped a hell of a lot. I don't know how is he going to avoid being the main antagonist of such a hyped arc and, be saved for later. Do you expect Kaido to go down? Yes.
Kaido will be defeated.
Yeah. We've already had build-up arcs to this. I don't understand this argument.
I think Luffy said he's going to beat Kaido's ass 4 times.
We've already had build-up arcs. We've had Punk Hazard, we've had Dressrosa, and now we've had Wano.
Yeah.
And it's not the same thing as Whole Cake Island.
Okay.
So, yes, I think Kaido's going down.
Luffy never went in with the intention of beating Big Mom's ass.
Does he go down, or does he get disgraced like Big Mom was? Because I don't see Luffy killing Kaido.
And it's not the theme. Like Whole Cake Island didn't have the theme of warriors and strength.
Luffy wants to kick Kaido's ass.
Yeah.
That's the goal of Luffy. So do I think it will happen? Maybe. Kaido's most likely going down.
I think Kaido's gonna get defeated.
All right, from Gainor Giovanna.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Giorno Giovanna? Yeah, Giorno Giovanna. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
My Italian is not very good. Question: do you think Oda will come up with random awakenings for bizarre premonition fruit? If so, what do you think will be? I have an idea of how Buggy and Law,
Buggy's fruit will act like Law's fruit with an awakening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's likely. I want that to be the thing. I don't want everyone to fucking spawn shit out of the ground.
This is the thing. We saw Oda's creativity with the Rabbit Men this arc. This chapter. He's not going to do the same thing for...
We've seen 2 examples and they're the same thing.
Yeah, but,
But Katakuri's got a little bit of an edge on it with the interesting donut shit.
The situation is, right?
Yeah.
Luffy's awakening, if it works like that, he's done.
I mean, it could be a Katakuri situation where he's spawning like hands and then they're doing like crazy Gear 4 attacks. I hope it's different. Yeah. But it might not be.
Vamish.
From Vamish, can global warming ruin Skypiea? No, because global warming is a myth.
Alright. Probably not, because global warming would just create more water vapor. And Sky Island.
I mean, are you talking about ozone destruction? What are you talking about?
Global warming, ozone depreciation, hotter temperatures.
UV rays.
A lot of questions. But I think not.
In mind. From White Ruler. With the movie announced, can we expect reviews for the previous One Piece movies? Now,
when we run out of content.
When we run out of arcs to review, yes.
Okay.
Now, we don't have Dressrosa, so that's out of the mix.
I mean, by the time we get to Dressrosa...
we're waiting on 6 volumes to be released.
In English.
And then for the
What are they
collection
up
to
to
be
in
announced,
English?
86? Sounds about right.
Wasn't just Roaster in 87?
Just Roasters the 70s to the 80s.
Yeah, and then Zoe's after that.
Zoe's after that, and Whole Cake Island's like 82,
How many volumes
80
usually
to
in like
89.
a pirate ship collection?
It's like 26.
26. So that would be. So you got.
We need to get to 96 before they even think about doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be a while.
Be a while.
We might have to get them, I guess, separately. But what are we up to here? What do we got?
Started just Roaster, end of Punk Hazard.
Try just Roast and just we just
70.
gonna get
Run
just
70.
Run 70. What? So we need 20 more. About
26 more. Yeah.
20, 21,
No, like
20.
not 20. We're
no.
not on volume 90 yet. We're on
Yeah, we
volume
are.
like
We're on
88.
Yeah, but like Japan's on volume 90.
Are they? Is
Yeah,
it 89?
Just came out. Volume
Isn't it
90 just came out.
volume
Isn't that
90?
189? Isn't the Katakuri 189?
Oh, yeah, alright.
So we're on 90. I'm pretty sure we're on 90.
I think we're on 89 or 90. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Reverie 90. So that's 20 volumes or so.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
see.
6 more volumes and I think about it.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Where we're up to?
We're up to Bardock,
/ Andre.
also known as Andre. I really prefer, muscled up Luffy. A character design change would be nice. Do you think this is permanent? Why not? Why not?
I think it's permanent.
I think it's permanent.
I hope it's permanent.
Yeah. From AK Aurora. Thoughts on Shutemaru and Hold'em talking about the Kazuki family?
Talked about this a little
Talked
bit.
about this a little bit. I think it's just like propaganda by the
yeah.
by the Shogun.
Or a misunderstanding that's been promoted out there.
I think it's propaganda, being like they were trying to open the borders, let other people in.
I'm confident that
Ruin the country.
Shutemaru is probably a leader of the Kazuki deal.
Rebel Alliance or some shit.
Yeah.
Alright, from Return to Slab, he returns. Another guest comments on Rayleigh's power scale position. Now, that's not a question.
He's got a question.
And I'm going to have to skip. No, okay. I'd love a chapter of Luffy and Zoro going Rush Hour 2. We kind of get that on the gifters. I think the Straw Hats 1v1 I'm most looking forward to is Brook. And I really like his speed-based swordsmanship. Yeah, okay. As a JoJo anime only, I'm looking forward to the idea of Jojo getting even more broken in part 5. I'm not going to comment on that, because that would be spoilers. If you had to trade a Straw Hat for a member of another crew, who would you trade? Who would you trade?
Question, Christian.
You trade Luffy and you get Shanks. Done.
That's
not a hard question.
That's
That's not a hard question.
That's rough.
That's not a hard question.
What about your Katakuri love?
Shanks.
Yeah, but
Shanks trumps all.
well, why would you trade Luffy when you can have Luffy and
But
someone else?
they're switching positions.
Okay.
Luffy becomes the red-haired pirate captain. Shanks becomes the straw-haired pirate captain.
So would we now follow the red-haired pirate captain? Would we follow Shanks or would
Yes.
we follow Luffy?
We'd follow Shanks.
But Luffy's the main character.
We get to see Ben Beckman. We get to see Lucky Roo.
That's an interesting answer. I thought you were gonna like be a meme and switch out Katakuri for Sanji or something.
I mean, that's a meme, but it's not happening.
Alright. Now, Christian.
There's more
Next
questions
week.
in there.
No, I think that's it.
Alright.
Next week we will be discussing Laboon, Whiskey Peaks, Little Gun.
Yes.
And then, after that, is Drum Island. Then we move into Alabasta, which we've already done.
We've already done Alabasta,
Then we move into Skypiea.
Already done
which we've already
Skypiea.
done. And then we move into Water 7,
which we've already
which
done.
we've already done. So what is Thriller Bark, I think.
Thriller Bark's the one after that, yeah. Interesting, because you never read Thriller Bark.
Yeah.
A lot of hidden little detail comedy moments in there.
So
I
we'll
think you'll
see.
enjoy it, yeah.
You can rate the video and subscribe and like it. If you get this far in the video and you haven't
What are you
subscribed,
doing?
I'm confused.
What are you doing?
Alright? You get content like this every week. And you're gonna get the JoJo show.
The JoJo show, I'm percolating of making it.
I thought you confirmed that you were gonna do it last week.
Yeah, I'm percolating on segments. I'm percolating on
So
other
you're
things.
thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it.
How long do we think this is gonna be?
Oh, well,
Christian?
You know, could be a
6 hours. We don't know.
could be a interesting show
All right.
because
Guests in the works again.
I'm thinking of like a fashion god segment. I'm thinking all kinds of crazy shit.
Okay. So look forward to the JoJo show. Is that what we called it? The JoJo show?
Yeah, JoJo show. That's it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Some like good marketing, I guess.
Yeah.
iTunes and shit. Comments down below. Suggest your topic of the show. I imagine next week we're going to talk about the SBS. Still unclear translations and shit going on with that.
We don't want a taking situation.
We don't want to give you wrong information here.
We don't want a taking situation where he says that
Look forward to learning about characters' favourite foods.
always there.
Alright?
Look forward to the new segment of what characters will look like when they're 40.
Yeah.
That's a new segment.
That's fun.
Oda likes to draw that.
Everyone looks like Shanks when they're 40.
Everyone hype looks like Shanks.
There you go. So yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Shanks is a god king.
Good night.
About 40 minutes?
Yeah, no.